The 5 things that are keeping you poor. So before I get started, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss episode. Also, if you're interested in improving your finances, check out the link below and join the free newsletter. So we're going to talk about the 5 things that are keeping you poor. So there's a statistics out here that says that 88% of millionaires are self-made, meaning that they did not come from rich parents. All right, so we're going to talk about the 5 things that are keeping you poor. So, number one, no asset acquisition. So, acquiring assets is important, and it's something that generally you will not do unless you are exposed to it. So, you have to be exposed to this, right? That's why YouTube is so great. It's because you can see more exposure. So acquiring assets is very important. So you are paying yourself and you are making yourself rich. So what do I mean by assets? Stocks, real estate, businesses. So you can either create a business or you can buy a business or you can buy a franchise. Do I have any franchise owners watching me? If so, reach out to me. So that is the number one reason. That's one reason that is keeping you poor, and that is not acquiring assets. So generally, the public is taught to go to school and get a job. Now, some people go to school and they get a job, and some people don't go to school, they just go straight into the workforce. But the result is the same. You end up at a job. However, there's this whole different world of buying stocks along the way. Some people find out early, some people find out late. Buying real estate, some people find out early, some people find out late. Some people never find out about it. Same way with stocks. People may know about it, but they never actually did it. So they never took the action to do it. And then businesses, buying businesses. All right. So not acquiring assets. That's one reason that is keeping you poor. Well, number two, toxic environment. Toxic environment. So the people around you, everybody around you is broke. Everybody around you is making bad financial decisions. So getting into rooms where they are talking about investing. All right. So if you would like to know how to get into the room, people get into the room by paying to be there. However, if you choose not to do that at this point in time, you can get in the room by reading books, listening to podcasts, or watching the financial people on the YouTube channels. So getting into a different room where they are talking about investing, talking about businesses, talking about real estate. So getting into new rooms. So number two is toxic environment. Number three, we have getting too comfortable with debt. Too comfortable with debt. All right. So we have people offering you debt left and right. Offering you, would you like a credit card? Would you like to finance this? Would you like monthly payments? Yeah, I would like monthly payments because this bill is way too high. So yeah, that monthly payment is going to be just fine. In fact, how low can you get that monthly payment? Right? So you're getting debt offered to you on a platter. Um, how often do you get debt offered to you? Is it a daily basis, a weekly basis? However, it's pretty much the norm. And being too comfortable with debt, it's going to keep you poor. So decreasing the debt as much as possible is important. So this is consumer debt. Here I am not talking about buying property, because when you buy property, people are using leverage to become rich, right? So only talking about consumer debt here, getting too comfortable with consumer debt. That's the credit cards, that's the financing. All right. Let's see. Number four. Number four would be having priorities that are not in order. Priorities that are not in order. So there are more important things than just making money. And so one of those priorities is time. So how can you have more time? All right. You have more time when you are financially free. All right. So that is just one example of having the priorities in order. Of course, number one is God, right? So God should be the priority over everything. And then also, family should be pretty important, which it may not be for some people. But just looking at your priorities, and are your priorities in order? All right. So God has given you the power to get wealth, but just remember where this power is coming from. All right. So put him first, not last. So money is not first. Right. So priorities. And then lastly, poor mindset. Poor mindset. So there's a lot of problems out here, a lot of challenges. Finding the opportunity in that problem. So you got a problem staring at you right in the face. So what is that opportunity in that problem? Find the opportunity. So do something about it. Do something about it. And then a lot of this is about bettering yourself, self-improvement. But I would like for you to know that you are already good as you are. All right. You are already good. You're good right now. So knowing that you are good right now, just thinking on how to become even better. All right. Do something about it. What you going to do? It's a big problem staring you in the face. What you going to do about it? So poor mindset. Poor mindset is you got problems, and they're surrounding you just in circles. You got problems. Opportunity. Find the opportunity. What you gonna do about it? All right. So do me a favor. If you like this channel, I need for you to hit that like button. Not a subscriber, I need for you to do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. Again, if you're interested in improving your finances, check out the link below. Join the free newsletter. Tune into the channel. I will be interviewing people. I interview real estate investors. I interview people that have different businesses. I interview entrepreneurs. So you will be seeing them sporadically, eventually. So just tune in for business ideals. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I will see you on the next video.